Tonight, a defense team is trying to convince a jury that their client lives off the grid and didn't need much until he wanted to buy and repair a motorcycle, so his brother helped him out. Darren and Jason Starr are accused of plotting to and killing Jason's wife, Sara Starr, in 2017. Authorities say as payment, Darren received around $3,000 in a motorcycle. However, the brothers' defense say that the money Darren received was just a favor between the brothers and nothing else. But prosecutors believe that the money was incentive to commit a murder. WDHN's Aaron Dixon is live from downtown Montgomery with the latest. Aaron.
Now, Mike, today in a federal courtroom here in Montgomery, legal teams for Jason and Darren rested their case. Two brothers accused of plotting to kill and killing Jason's ex-wife, Sara Starr, nearly 6 years ago. This will be a case of circumstantial evidence, as the morning of November 27th of 2017, no physical evidence was found that directly links Darren or Jason to the murder. But prosecutors hope the jury asks themselves the question of who else would have killed Sara Starr, a beloved Enterprise school teacher. A case where Jason paid his brother nearly $3,000, which Darren used to buy and repair a bike. A brother who one witness said lived off the grid in a trailer in Texas, who didn't need a lot to get by. The jury heard from the previous owner of the bike today, who talked about how it got damaged in a wreck, where he later gifted the bike to a woman who the jury heard from last Thursday, because the repairs would cost nearly $5,000. A bike that was later sold to Darren, and a bike that Darren later got into working condition to drive from Alabama to Texas. Darren's team says it was to hang out with his family for the Thanksgiving holiday, while prosecutors believe he drove to Alabama to kill Sara, who was found dead on her driveway from 2 gunshot wounds from a shotgun. Text messages displayed to the jury last week show a conversation between Jason and Darren, where Darren messaged and said that he was in a deer stand but didn't see the deer. Later in the message saying he got the wrong number and was texting the wrong person, but later messages saying, "Love you, brother, haha." One testimony today showed a jury that if Darren was in a deer stand, then there is no possible way that he could have seen Sara's home because the two are nearly 2 miles apart, and the trees block the view. Both Jason and Darren had the chance to take the stand to testify, but they chose not to do so, which is their right. Now tomorrow the jury will reconvene at 9 a.m. where they will hear closing arguments from both sides. From there, they will then go into the deliberation room, where they will work on coming up with a verdict of guilty, not guilty, or a hung jury. We're live in downtown Montgomery. Aaron Dixon, WDHN News for the Wiregrass.
And Aaron, when do you think we could see a verdict come down in this case? And did the testimonies today change the timeline?
Well, Mike, right now we're looking at a verdict to come down tomorrow afternoon or maybe early Wednesday. But today, but from the testimony today, I don't think that'll really mess with the timeline. It definitely gives the jury more to look at and more information to take in, so that might prolong it a little bit. But we're still looking at early this week, like tomorrow afternoon or early Wednesday, instead of what was originally going to be Thursday or Friday.
All right. Thank you, Aaron.